All right, today we're going to be talking about the 5 senses, and I wrote some of them up here on the board. Okay, so the 5 senses. Anybody know one of the 5 senses? Desk writer.
Oh, so
I don't want to hear your thought. I don't want to hear your thinking. I want to hear your thoughts. Who's ready?
Me.
Jazara.
Seeing.
Seeing. Raiden.
I said that.
Raiden.
Smell.
Smell. Desk
Touch.
writer. Touch. What else? Go ahead.
Taste.
Taste.
Hear.
And hear. Good.
And see.
I think we said seeing. All right. And guess what? So why are these senses important?
Because if you didn't have any of them, then you'll be dead. And you'll be dead.
What?
Yep.
Okay, so these are important because when you sense things, that's how you know you're alive. That's how you're experiencing something. That's how you know something is real to you. Okay? So when you have to go pee, how do you know you have to go pee, Raiden?
You feel it.
You feel it. Can you taste it?
No.
Can you touch it?
The mundo.
Can you touch your pee?
No. Discuss the mundo.
Oh, can you touch the feeling of pee? No. Can you see it? No. Can you hear it? No. But you can feel it.
And you can see it. The mundo.
Now, how do you know? How do you know that? Or what do you experience, Jamaris, when you are how do you know you have hair?
Because I can touch it.
You can touch it.
And I can.
If you pull it down in front of you.
We can pull it down in front of you so you can see it.
All right. So you can touch it. You can see it. Can you smell it?
No. Sometimes if you put some good hair lotion.
Yep, some hair lotion. Maybe you can. All right, good. And then if you're in the mirror, you could see it too. Mm-hmm. Can you hear your hair?
No.
Can you taste it?
No.
You could put it. You could put it in your mouth, but I don't know how good it tastes. All right, and Jen Jazara, how do you know you are eating something you really like?
Because I can taste it.
You can taste it.
I can see it.
You can see it. What else?
If it smells good, I can smell it.
Okay, good. Yep.
And I can feel it.
Okay. Now,
Smell it. I said that.
and there's one more sense. So although they say we have 5 senses, we really have 6.
Because taste.
No.
No.
So we have
Intuition.
yes, intuition. We have our senses. We have touch, which is the same thing as feeling. And when we say feeling, we don't mean just being able to physically touch it. We mean the feeling that comes through our body too. Just like when we said we had to pee, right? We can't feel that like touch that we have to pee, but we feel the pressure. We feel what's happening inside of our body. The smell, the same thing as odor, what odor it has. And seeing is the same thing as sight or looking. We have hearing, which are sounds that you can hear, and taste, okay? And we also have intuition. Intuition is that knowledge drop, that drop of knowledge that just comes to you. It's like your thoughts. And how do you get it?
Because it just pops into your head.
So you guys are saying that when you think about something, sometimes it just gets information later on. And that's what intuition is. It's just being. So when you're not thinking hard about it anymore, when you already thought about it and you let it go, it comes to you when you're just doing whatever. Just like yesterday, Ninja Coach, when you were doing your, talking about your goals. You never did your walking handstand before, but when you said it, boom, it all just came. It was a drop of knowledge. It was intuition. You did it instinctively. That means you didn't have to think about it. So intuition is also called what we would say like epiphanies. An epiphany is when you suddenly get an idea. It just suddenly drops into your head.
This is how it comes when you're on the toilet. And when you're in the bath or in the shower.
So yes, a lot of times our epiphanies come. That means when things just suddenly make sense. It's just crystal clear now. That happens a lot when we're left alone. So that happens a lot in the shower or when you're taking a bath. And it happens when you're going to the bathroom. Because you're just sitting there thinking. It's just you and your thoughts while you're trying to do your business. And that's what a lot of times when the knowledge will drop down to you. All right? And so it's all about experiences. If you can experience it, then you know it's happening because of one of these 5 things or 6 things. Either you can think about it and know it. You can touch it or feel it. You can smell it, see it, hear it, or taste it. That's how we know that it's real. So if you're just laying in the bed all day, are you experiencing anything?
Yes.
What are you experiencing?
You're comfortable.
Okay, so you're feeling comfortable when you're laying down. What?
And you'll brain.
So wait, desk writer. So in your brain, so you might be dreaming, and so you experience it in your brain. And then, what were you saying, desk writer?
You can feel.
Feel what?
DJ.
What would you be feeling in the bed? Your blankets?
And my back, because my back can feel my bed.
Okay. Now, what about playing video games? What are you experiencing when you play video games? Which senses are you using?
You can hear.
Okay, you can hear the video game. Go ahead. You can touch the remote control. Go ahead, desk writer.
And the last one is you can see.
Yep, you can see what's going on. So when you're playing the video games, you can feel it, because even though you're not really making the basket, if you're playing a basketball game, if you make one, aren't you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, that feeling that comes through. Can you smell the video game? No, so we're not using our smell. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. You can hear the sounds. You can't taste it. Sometimes people eat while they play video games. Maybe that's because they can't taste stuff, so they just want to eat stuff. I don't know. But do you get any intuition or knowledge drops when you're playing video games?
No.
Think about it.
Yes. Because when you want to make the shoot and you can't, what will pop into your head?
How to make that play. Exactly. So sometimes you can be thinking about, man, how am I going to win this game? And then boom, it'll come to you.
Go.
So that's really good. All right. And so what if you didn't have any eyes to see? What if you couldn't see? What if you couldn't feel anything? What if you couldn't taste anything? What if you couldn't smell anything? What if you couldn't hear anything? What if you couldn't think anything? Remember we said we had that intuition, which was knowledge job?
You'll be dead.
You'll be dead.
Yes, you'd be dead. So to be alive, to live your life, that's about experiences. How you experience things, okay? So an experience is something that you can use one of your senses for, even one of them. And so when I'm out there and I'm meditating out there, let's say I just hop over that fence and I go out to that golf course and I start meditating. What senses would I be using?
Hearing.
Yep, I could hear the sounds of the nature, the golfers, the birds, anything that's outside. What else, Desk Writer?
See? Because when your eyes are closed, you can still see it.
Yes. You're a little bit too loud. Yes, you can still see it, because when you're meditating, you can picture things in your head. So I can hear, I can see. What else can I do when I'm meditating?
Smell.
I can smell. Yep. That's right.
My name is DJ.
You can think. You can think. That's right.
My name is
You can, yes, you get your intuition knowledge drops. You can think. Now, can I taste anything?
No. But
All right.
if there's a sweet coming into your mouth, but if your mouth tastes like sweet.
If I already had something sweet in my mouth, then yeah, maybe I will still be tasting it. Can I feel anything when I'm meditating?
Yeah. You can feel your hands like
You
this.
can feel your body.
So you can feel your...
Feel the vibration.
Oh, yes, you can feel the vibration. That's a good one, Thunderbolt. And you can feel yourself breathing.
And you can feel the tree.
So what about when we meditate? Remember when we did our meditation and we were in the jungle and we found the waterfall and we let the waterfall flow over us? Could we feel that?
Yeah.
Could we touch it?
Yeah.
And we could hear it too, right?
Yeah.
So that's how powerful meditation is, because we didn't need to use our actual eyes to see it. We didn't need to use our actual hands or body to feel it. We didn't need to use our nose to smell it. We didn't have to use our ears to hear it. That all happened from within us, right? It happened inside of us. And while you're meditating, the whole time you're meditating, what's happening? Which sense is really kicking in?
Your brain. All of them, except for one.
Taste.
Okay, but which one is really happening the most when you meditate?
Intuition.
Intuition, yes. Thinking. Yes, it's all that knowledge is getting dropped into your head, because that's when you're connected to your higher self. Okay?
And what's the last one right there with the wing?
That's intuition. That's epiphany.
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 All right. All right, so that's our knowledge on the 5 senses, but really we don't have 5. How many do we have?
6.
All right. Who wants to name them before we go?
I do. Feeling.
Go.
Smell. See.
Hear.
Taste.
Intuition.
Intuition.
All right, Star Peoples.
Bye-bye.
Bye. My name is DJ.
Little Miss Desk Writer.
DJ.